I didn't warm up. I just went right to the 100. Inside my mind, I was just like, this 100 is going to feel like 10 pounds. I told myself that. And honestly, it felt like 10 pounds. All right, so I like to go heavy with just about everything that I do, from legs to chest to back, and all the way up until when I grab the weight. Once again, similar mindset to a deadlift. When I touch the weight, just like when I picked up that 100, I didn't warm up. I just went right to the 100. But inside my mind, I was just like, this 100 is going to feel like 10 pounds. I told myself that. And honestly, when I picked it up, it felt like 10 pounds. So, and when I'm doing these movement, chest press in particular, you'll never see me grab the weight, come back, and then go right up with it. Because when it comes to this movement, I'm always thinking, stay tight. So even when I do the 200s, you'll see me come back with it. Usually it requires, if I have a spotter, I always tell them, don't touch my elbows, don't do anything. I have had one spotter one time that kind of freaked out. And when I came back, I was trying to get stable and tight. And while I'm trying to get stable and tight, he's pushing me up. So I kind of had to yell at him. And the reason that is, of course, is because, whether I'm doing 100s, 150s, or the 200s, my mindset is in regards to, you're not going to see me move the weight up until I'm solid within my foundation, which means if I'm coming back and the weights are wobbly, or my shoulders are off, or, my back is wobbling on the bench, I need to be grounded before I do anything. And obviously that's with anything, because being grounded and aligned is where your true power comes from. So you're always going to see me do that when it comes to chest press. Basically anything heavy, you're going to see me do that when it comes to that. Same thing with deadlift. I know I keep talking about deadlift, of course, but it's about being into your statue as far as where you're the strongest. If you're doing deadlift and one of your foot is in front of the other, or if you grab the bar and your grip is off, so everything that you're doing, even when it comes to, no matter what movement it is, it's about being grounded. It's about being, just trying to look at the word as far as what I mean as far as when it comes to that. But being grounded, guys. Like, you're not in a rush when it comes to these movements. So you want to be able to put your max efforts in for each one of these movements where you're at your strongest at. All right. So that's a good concept that I like to use when it comes to chest press with dumbbells.
All right, guys, if you like the Table Talk podcast, then you're going to love the crew. If you're struggling with trying to get through a sticking point, you're trying to figure some specific aspect of your training out that you just can't dial in, you're dealing with injuries, you're trying to figure out how to better optimize your training, all the stuff you're seeing on social media is confusing, and all you need is a little guidance and support, or just somebody to look at your lifts to make sure that they're either heading in the right direction, or if there's a weak point in the lift, they can point out what that weak point is. Well, that's what we have the crew for. So when you join the crew, you get an extra Table Talk podcast each month called the Crewcast. You also get access to our Discord community, which has a training Q&A, form checks with top coaches, mindset section, nutrition, training logs, programs, over 30 ebooks, plus exclusive ebooks just for the crew, webinars, lectures, seminars, giveaways ranging from full strength equipment. We've given away many yoke bars this year. We've given away actually pieces of strength equipment as well as accessory items, and you get exclusive crew discounts. So go to the link in the description that says join the crew, click it, join now, and start getting stronger today.